In a heartwarming moment during the Wales winter vacations on the private Caribbean island of Mystique Princess, Katherine captured hearts with a touching moment as she connected with a young fan in her first public appearance. Since her health crisis, she had a touching encounter that brought many in the audience to tears despite 2024 being the hardest year in Prince William's life. He and the Princess of Wales are focused on supporting each other as well as keeping kindness at the heart of everything they do. It's something Katherine has previously said the Coupes strive to teach their children Prince George, Princesscharlotte, and Princelouis. Behind the scenes there are countless letters, messages, visits, phone calls that nobody knows about, but even in this toughest of years, this focus on helping others does not stop at a charity event dedicated to her causes. The Princess of Wales hugged a young boy, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to supporting and inspiring others. The event was aimed at supporting children and families in need, making it especially meaningful for Katherine as she connected with her supporters. A surprise encounter at the event left both her and the attendees deeply moved. The atmosphere was electric, with families eager to meet the princess. Known for her warmth, Katherine moved through the crowd exchanging smiles and kind words. However, one little boy, no older than 6, stood out from the crowd. When she recognized him, Katherine stopped, bent down, and opened her arms to hug him tightly. The boy's eyes lit up with joy as he nestled into her arms, his face beaming with delight at the attention he received from his beloved royal matriarch. Katherine gently approached, knelt down at a level, and gently asked, "What's your name?" When he didn't respond, she smiled, comforting him. Sensing his hesitation, she reached out, signaling her understanding. He hesitated for a moment, but eventually took her hand. As they walked together, he squeezed her hand, silently conveying his burden, too heavy for someone so young. Kneeling down once more, Katherine looked into his eyes with sympathy, softly asking, "Are you okay?" The boy's lips trembled, revealing the emotions he had been holding back. Without another word, she hugged him again as he began to shed silent tears, expressing his relief at being noticed and cared for. In that moment, Katherine's warm smile and sincere hug radiated hope and kindness, resonating with everyone present. Having recently endured her own emotional and physical struggles, this connection felt especially meaningful. Her dedication to charity work shone through as she engaged with families, listened to their stories, and offered comfort. Meanwhile, those who have been on the receiving end of the couple's benevolent gestures, including private acts of kindness that happened behind the scenes, tell us how much it meant to them. Among them is Paula Hutchell, whose adopted son Tony 10 has developed a sweet friendship with the princess during her visits to the Evelyn Children's Hospital, where he has been treated since he was a baby, when both his legs had to be amputated because of horrific abuse inflicted by his birth parents. He has since raised $1.8 million for the hospital charity, of which Katherine is royal patron. Tony grows up, I hope he will know how special he is and the hearts he's touched, and to be endorsed by the royal family, and everything he does is so lovely. Now, whenever he sees the princess on TV, he says, "There's my Kate." More recently, Katherine made an unscheduled appearance at an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle, where William was being photographed by Liz Hatton, 17, who has terminal cancer. When William heard that the budding photographer from Harry had compiled a bucket list, and he invited her to take pictures. However, Liz wasn't expecting to both William and Katherine to come and meet her afterwards, something she described as a massive shock. Talking to them was amazing because it was like talking to anyone, like just a normal person. There was no sort of grandeur about them. There was just humanity and kindness, she said later.